Recursive notation for sequences. Note, a sequence is a list of numbers. Karen has been doing crunches and recording the numbers she did every day for a week. And here's how many she did. 20 first day, 22 the second day, 24 the third day, and so forth. Think about how you would describe that list of numbers to somebody. There's an obvious pattern. The first term is 20, and each term after the first is 2 more than the previous term. So this type of description of the sequence is called recursive because it is based on a recurring pattern, namely 2 more than the previous term. Although the description is correct, we can shorten it if we use standard notation. We will call this sequence A. So to get the big picture, at the top we have words, in the middle we have this sort of transition notation, and at the bottom we have standard recursive notation. So the first term is 20 and each term after the first is 2 more than the previous term. So why don't we consider a sub 20 as the initial term of the sequence. This is the first term, second term, so this is the initial term. So a sub 20, a sub initial is 20, and the next a is equal to the previous a sub previous, plus 2. This is not quite standard recursive notation, so this finally is now. A sub 1 is 20. The first term is 20, and bracket each term, a sub n, after the first term, that's n must be greater than 1, is 2 more than the previous term, a sub n minus 2, a sub n minus 1 plus 2. So this is standard recursive notation for sequences. So we can call that first term a sub 1, and then the second term a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, and so forth. So let's try to make sense, particularly of a sub n minus 1. We already know that a sub 1 is 20. That's given. So in order to find out what a sub 2 is, we're going to have to let n equal 2. So a sub 2 is equal to a sub 2 minus 1 plus 2, or a sub 2 is equal to a sub 1 plus 2. That's all that is saying in this standard recursive notation. So a sub 2 is equal to 20 plus 2, which we know, so a sub 2 is equal to 22. Similarly, to find a sub 3, we let n equal 3, so we get a sub 3 equals a sub 2 plus 2, so a sub 3 equals 24. And that's an introduction to recursive notation for sequences.